What's up, everybody? Today I'm going to answer a question that I get asked a lot. It's, are real estate prices going to drop? So I'm going to run through what I think and I'm going to show you some details. Follow along, let me know what you think. And as always, if you like what I'm doing, please subscribe and follow along. Thanks. Okay, so let's dive right in here. I have two articles pulled up. One is by Forbes and the other is by Redfin. Now, I don't subscribe to either one of these, but I found the information to be helpful. As you can see, this article on Forbes came out on October 5th, so it is relatively new. Now, as we're looking at are real estate prices going to decrease, we need to think about the things that affect price. One is supply, two is demand, and three is the interest rates or cost of money. If money is affordable, then more people are going to be apt to buy. So, scrolling down in this article, I found a lot of great details. So, let's talk about the cost of money first. The 30-year mortgage rate rose to 7.49% in the first week of October. Now, if you remember about 2 years ago, it was near 2%. So, the Fed has raised the rate about 11 times, and people are expecting that there's going to be one more interest rate hike towards the end of the year by a quarter point. A quarter point not being mortgage rates, but being the federal funds rate. So that means that rates are going to stay up for at least the foreseeable future in through first quarter of 2024, in my opinion, from people I talk to. So that is going to put a strain on demand because on the buyer side, it's going to cost more to borrow money. So as we scroll down here, housing inventory. Inventory is approximately 46% below the historical average dating back to 1999. So we have about a 3 month supply of inventory right now, 3.3 month supply nationwide. A balanced market, it has 4 to 6 months of inventory, but we're going to lean harder on the 6 months. So we are about, again, 46% under stocked on the market with houses. So this alone will keep, being that supply is strained, is going to keep prices up. But people are not going to be able to continue to pay high prices with at 7% interest rates. So what I am seeing is housing prices listing about the same and negotiating down a little bit. So I think that through the first quarter of next year, you'll see probably about 3 to 5% price reductions on listed properties. Right now, nationwide, I think 16% are price reduction, price drops. Going over to, let's just look at the Florida housing market on Redfin. Now, these stats are through September, so they're a little bit dated. You can see the median sales price is $402,000, and median days on market is 43, which is about average for my market here as well. The supply, a 4 month supply, so getting closer to being balanced. But you can see going back 3 years that in the heart of this thing, it was about a half a month supply. If you had a house and had a pulse, you could sell it. So let's go here, and now we're on the trend up. I think that will level off about 4, and then as interest rates come up, that's going to put strain on this. So I think they're going to try to keep the rates up for a little while until this trickles up to about the normal 6 month period. You can see that home prices sold above list is 14.8%. And I would say that's probably because of agents pricing ahead of the market. You can see people are getting about 97% of list price. That goes along with what I was saying. I think prices will come down about 3 to 5% on homes. And you can see the migration trends. Lots of people leaving California, lots of people moving to Florida. And for that reason, the Florida market has stayed more sustainable than probably a lot of markets. But again, through the end of 2024, I think that interest rates will stay up a little. They are going to trickle back down towards the end of 2024. But with supply and demand probably there's a lot of buyers waiting on the sidelines with the rates. So any sort of drop is going to really put a strain on demand. I think they're going to look at that, and they're going to look at it really hard going through the year. And we will see if they level it off, if that puts a strain, but it'll also bust loose some of the sellers who have been wanting to sell. So I hope you found this information helpful, and feel free to reach out for more details. I'd love to talk to you about it.